This is Peninsula TV's coverage of the 47th Annual Progress Seminar. In between all of the keynotes and breakout sessions, Progress Seminar Co-Chair Rosanne Foust chatted with several seminar attendees. Here's Conversations with Rosanne.
So here we are. I'm Rosanne Foust, one of the co-chairs of Progress Seminar 2016. I have two of our fabulous female elected officials here in San Mateo County. I have Helen Fisicaro from the city of Colma and Diane Howard from the city of Redwood City. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you both?
Doing great.
Wonderful, thank you.
So what I'd like to ask you is, why do you both have been to the Progress Seminar many times before. Tell us why you come here.
I really like meeting all the people, the networking that goes on, learning about information I can bring back to my community, sharing that with my city manager, and then also the leveraging that goes on between the communities, whether it's a nonprofit or another city or the county. That's all this information. We're like sponges. We take it back and we work on it.
I love it. Thank you, Helen. Diane?
I love the word sponge. That's great. The networking is amazing. Having all your new members here, the first timers, I'm going to make an effort to say hello to each and every one of them, but I always go home with some new information. And the discussion on ferry service has me all jazzed up because it's coming to life and there are people talking about it like it's a new thing. And I said, we got it going. We're going to start working on that. But thank you for all the hard work of putting it together. It's really great.
We want to thank you for being here. And if there's one thing that you could share with the new folks, the over 70 new people that are here, what one thing would you both tell them? Diane, I'm going to start with you.
Be sure to bring your business cards and reach out to each and every person because we all want to meet each other. And share your card. You never know where it will lead.
Thank you. And Helen?
I would agree with that as well. And introduce yourself. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself to the other newbies, as well as the ones that are seasoned, that have been coming for a long time. And you will gather information that you can take back to your community. So it's real important to do that.
You both are fabulous. You're fabulous public servants. You're fabulous individuals. And I just personally want to thank you for all the work you do on behalf of the communities in San Mateo County. Thank you.
For having us.
So I'd like to welcome Bill Graham, CEO of Sequoia Hospital, a part of Dignity Health. Bill, welcome.
Thank you.
What do you enjoy most about the Progress Seminar? Sequoia and Dignity Health have been a huge supporter over the years. So tell us what you find most beneficial about being here.
I think the Progress Seminar allows us the opportunity to really interact with people from throughout the county, business leaders, county leaders, city, everybody. It really gets you connected with what's happening in the community, the important issues, how people are trying to address them in ways that affect all of us.
And what advice would you give? Because you've attended over the years, but we have over 70 new attendees this year. So what advice would you give the new attendees coming to the Progress Seminar for the first time?
I think just say hello to people. Reach out, talk with people. I think there's an assumption sometimes, I know I had this when I first came, that everybody has been here forever, they know everybody, and in reality, there's a lot of us who are new. And so just reach out, get to know people, introduce yourself, get interested in a topic and find out who else is interested in that topic and begin a conversation.
And what breakouts have you attended? What have you found? Give us a new fact or something that you've learned today that either you were surprised at or that could perhaps help you in your role leading the hospital.
So I haven't attended any breakouts yet today, but I will be. But last year, the one that really stuck out for me was one on water. It's such an important issue in California, and it was done so creatively and really engaging. And that's what I found in all of the breakout sessions, that they're really engaging. They're with people who are involved in the issue in our community. They know specifically how it affects us and what we do.
Well, Bill, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining us at Peninsula Television, for the interview, and for all that you and Sequoia do to make our community stronger. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
I'm Rosanne Foust, and I'm one of the co-chairs here, and I'm with Dave Caro, who is a physician as well as a member of the board of the San Mateo County Event Center.
Exactly.
So, Dave, is this your first Progress Seminar?
Yes, it is. I thought it'd be good to see what other people are doing and probably compare notes and be able to learn and to give some information back. I've always been a fan of parallel information rather than up and down information so that we can work together and get some of these problems done in our county that need to be done.
What have you found the most interesting so far, or unusual, or something that maybe surprised you?
I don't know if it so much surprised me, but something that really interests me is succession. In the medical field, at the hospitals, there's probably 35 people that are in every committee that's ever done at the hospital. And I suspect that's somewhat around the San Mateo County also. And it's how do you engage younger people in a process that is sometimes archaic and make them interested and able to change things. And I think that's a big problem in our county where there is a age problem. People are getting older, they're not going to be as much involved, and we have to get younger people involved because the issues as well as the ways to get them done have to be changed.
And what have you, as a first-time attendee to the Progress Seminar, have people been friendly? Have they reached out to you? Have you felt very welcomed?
Oh, of course. I think after they look at my name tag and figure out who I am and discuss a little bit about what I've done, they're very friendly because I think we're all working towards the same goals, different ways, but towards the same goals. And a consensus would be a good thing. And I feel very welcomed here, and I'm sure I'll be coming back.
Excellent. We're so glad that you're here, and thank you very much for taking the time.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Here I have Marianne Nihart, a council member in the city of Pacifica, and Marianne is actively engaged in San Mateo County. What brings you to the Progress Seminar?
Well, we're all one county, first of all. And so what happens on the coast happens to the rest of the county. And being chair of CCAG for two and a half years, I really see the importance of incorporating housing issues and transportation issues and what's happening economically. And this is a great place to do that.
Marianne, can you tell our viewers what CCAG is, because you have such intimate knowledge?
Absolutely. The City and County Association of Governments, which is what CCAG stands for, actually started when we realized as a county we need to work together. And so all 21 jurisdictions, 20 cities and the county are equally represented. And in that capacity, we take on initially the congestion management, but we're not just a transportation agency. We also have 21 elements, which is how we look at housing. We've put our Energy Watch program is part of CCAG's work. There's just so many things that we can do together. And right now, I'm chairing the Water Committee, which is looking at how we do governance to manage things from flood to sea level rise to all those aspects across the county, because it really impacts all of us.
Marianne, on behalf of our co-chairs in the Progress Seminar, thank you for being here, and thank you for all you do for our communities. Great to see you. So here I am with Jim Lianides, the superintendent of the Sequoia Union High School District. Welcome, Jim. You are a tremendous influence in our communities through the education folks. Can you give us an idea why you come to the Progress Seminar and what you get out of it?
Okay. Well, this is actually my fourth or fifth time coming to this. I've been coming every year since I was first named superintendent, Sequoia High School District in 2010, and really look forward to it because it actually, in my world of education, I'm very focused on all of that, and this actually lets me sort of see a bigger picture of many community and regional issues that actually affect education. Housing costs, for example, the affordable housing, everything we're talking about. I'm seeing the effects of gentrification. I'm seeing declining enrollment where I once expected increasing enrollment. So I'm beginning to see the effects of a lot of the issues that people are talking about here, transportation, other things. Actually looking at housing for teachers and how we can solve the issues of how we keep employees connected with our schools and so on we need. Otherwise, the whole system really starts to fall apart. And so I think what happens here in these discussions really help us get a much broader perspective and help each other with ideas and help us network to begin to solve some of these very difficult challenges.
Jim, I want to thank you, and we want to work together, all of us here, to help you. So thank you for being here. I am here with our chamber chair of the board, Steve Elliott with Stanford University. Steve, you've been active in the Chamber of Commerce for a number of years. You've also been very, very involved in the Progress Seminar. Tell us what benefit you see the Progress Seminar is for our county.
I think it really generates a lot of community. It brings public sector, private sector, and nonprofit groups together, and it points out to all of us how important the working relationship between those three groups, really works. So, for example, the various breakout sessions regarding whether it's infrastructure or housing or even the session I was just in, income inequality, how it impacts all of us, and how each group within the community, whether it's a nonprofit organization or a university or a business, how it all relates. And it helps build a lot of trust in terms of those groups working together. So I think it's a real plus to develop community.
What advice would you give to first-time Progress Seminar members?
Talk to a lot of people. You know, right now we're on a coffee break, and the conversation, I can hardly hear myself speak because it's so lively and so energetic. And so I think the benefit is just meeting people and getting to know people and developing relationships. And then obviously go to all the breakout sessions, listen to the people, talk about these issues, and enjoy yourself. I mean, this is a beautiful venue, beautiful weekend, really nice people. So it's a resource to take advantage of, and clearly everyone does.
Steve, thank you for being a great chamber chair and for you and Stanford and your commitment to our communities. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
For more video on the 2016 Progress Seminar, go to pentv.tv/videos/specials/Progress Seminar.